Hello, welcome back to another weekly update. Week 2 is in the books. Let's see how we did. So this week we are down 2.7 kilograms. Our waist we lost 2.2 cm, and our hips 3.4 cm. In total, we're down 5.85 kilograms. As compared to last week we lost a bit more than 3 kg. This week we lost just a bit less than 3 kg. I am honestly still pleasantly surprised at how much we're losing. Um, and hopefully, and I also want to see how long we can keep this up for. So how did this week go? Initially, I expected this week to feel like less of the effect, but interestingly, I feel like the opposite happened. Day 1 to 5, honestly, my appetite and hunger and all that were great. Day 6 onwards, day 7 onwards, that's when the hunger and the appetite came back. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about side effects because last week I think I forgot to mention. So last week in week 1, I had a bit of nausea, but it was really, in my opinion, quite insignificant. There was maybe one time on day 3 that I did feel a little bit like throwing up. And then on day towards the end of the week 1, uh, I felt quite fatigued. I felt quite out of energy, so I wanted to go for a walk. And then when I came back and I was getting ready to leave, just completely didn't feel like it. I think that there could be, if I had to guess, right, I think there are 2 possible reasons. 3 possible reasons. One, the drug. 2, lack of sleep. And 3, the reduced amount that I'm eating. I don't think it's lack of sleep because even though, yes, I'm not getting 8 hours a night, I'm getting probably 5 to 6 hours a night. But that's, as in, it's been that way for quite a while. It wasn't something that changed after I started taking the drug, right? So between it being the drug and my diet, I would guess that it's the diet lah. And again, I really don't know. Week 2 this week, in terms of side effects, were fine. A bit of bloatedness, a bit of like burping and things like that. But realistically, nothing. Didn't feel like throwing up at all this week. Didn't really feel tired. I mean, okay, I adjusted my schedule a bit to have more off days to compensate for the lack of energy lah, right? But we'll see how it goes. I'll update you guys. The plan is to stick to 2.5 milligrams dosage for 4 weeks. So that's another 2 weeks, and then we will see how at the end of week 4. We might go up, we might not go up. If the weight loss continues at this pace, if I'm losing more than 2 kg a week, I think there's not much point to increase, right? So I posted a video on Instagram and YouTube Shorts. I posted a reel, right? And the reel was basically me self-administering Mounjaro for the first time. Because the first dose I got at the clinic, the nurse helped me. The nurse gave me the dose, and then because I brought the pen home, I had to do it myself. So I posted it, and I mean, my friends started commenting and stuff like that. Like, one of them even asked, "Is it IVF?" I was like, I don't think that's how it works, man. I had another friend who asked me, "Hey bro, why you post video? Is it because you are helping the clinic to advertise and things like that?" I was like, no man. I'm not that famous. Like what? So I was thinking maybe I should talk about why I'm making these videos, right? I don't think many of my friends have seen the YouTubes, the full length videos. They've only seen shorts and things like that. Um, so the first reason why I wanted to make these videos was to document the entire process, to track everything, to record everything. I think the before and after, if it goes the way that I want it to go, I think the before and after is pretty cool. Ideally, I would want to lose something like 30 kg, which is a lot, which is really a lot. But can you imagine if I pull it off, if this drug does what it says it does, 30 kg before and after, that'd be pretty cool. I mean, I guess it's not just like the body weight and the measurements and things like that. I actually want to track my cholesterol, want to track my blood pressure and all that sort of thing. And although, yeah, there's probably a correlation between your overall body weight and your health markers, your blood markers, but just to track it, just to have a sense of like, oh, maybe I'm healthier after taking this drug, right? So that's the first reason. Second reason, which I think is quite big, is to be accountable to something, and it's being accountable to myself, lah, right? But it's also okay, me sitting down, having to record, having to plan about what I want to talk about, how to edit, how to frame everything and all that, right? And I feel like I generally have a problem sticking to a plan, to like be consistent and things like that. So if I make and post a video every week, then hopefully that will give me enough pressure and all that to actually or go to the gym, to go and to do the cardio, to stick to the diet and things like that. Right? The next goal would be I want to learn how to make videos, whether it's recording, whether it's getting over seeing myself and hearing myself, which I find very cringe. But yeah, whether it's that or whether it's learning how to edit stuff, learning I don't know how to use equipment, getting equipment. Like I've gotten this mic because the first week the sound was not great in my opinion. Yeah, overall I feel like it seems like a good thing to learn. Seems like a good skill to learn. There's no like, oh, I want this channel to be like whatever. I want to be an influencer, whatever. Right? There's no end goal. It just feels like it's quite a cool thing to learn, lah. Yeah, so I'm just giving it a shot. And lastly, if these videos or my content just in general, gets to people who are struggling with, weight loss or exercise or health in general. So I met this Indian lady this week, and we were talking lah, and she's a single mother of 3 kids, and she works overnight, like shift work. So she works, she starts work at 9 o'clock at night and then ends at 7 in the morning, kind of thing, right? And she's okay, she's overweight. She's under a lot of stress because she's the sole breadwinner, and she has a whole bunch of health issues as well. She has like cholesterol, and things like that. And I started to talk to her about me being on Mounjaro, and she was very interested. I mean, I sent her some info, and she said that she'll take a look and maybe check it out, right? And to me, that's I don't get that. I don't get anything out of it, right? I just think it's cool, lah. Like it feels good when somebody comes and tells you that they have a problem, and you can say like, oh, here's a solution. Like, I don't know, just feels nice. I think, okay, so I mean, the first thing is I want to say there's nothing wrong with being fat, right? I've been a fat guy for like, and when I say fat, I mean like obese. I've been obese for more than 25 years or 25 years thereabout. And it's been fine, right? I've been happy. I've had pretty good relationships with friends, family, romantic, etc., etc. Right? So I don't think there's anything wrong. That I mean, there isn't anything wrong with being overweight, with being obese. As long as you're healthy, as long as you're happy, as long as you um, can live life the way you want to live life, I think it's all good. That being said, right, I feel like if you are unhappy with the way you look, and if you've tried to change, right, whether it be dieting, working out, taking, weight loss medication, whether it be whatever, right? There's like a whole bunch of ways to fix it, right? Or to get better, right? And you try all these things and they haven't worked. And then science and technology gets to a point where they're like, hey, there's this button, right? And if you press this button, there's a very good chance that you get closer to what you want your body to look like. I think that everybody should have access to the information about this button and should have the option to press the button to change their lives, right? Does losing weight make you happy? Does losing weight automatically mean, you find success in other areas of your life? I don't think so. It might help, like, at least, like, okay, let's be honest, right? Like, relationship wise, romance wise, it probably helps. But I also think that, to a certain degree, your self-image, your self-esteem is just going to be tied to how you look, right? And sometimes it's hard. Like, your friends might not get it, your family might not get it. Like, why keep eating? Why eat so much, right? Or like, when people see me, they're like, you confirm not enough one ah. You need to order more, that sort of thing, right? And I want to say they don't get it. They don't understand how it feels to have that urge to eat, right? And so if this helps, if these videos can reach you, right? If it reaches one person and the person just decides to go and Google Mounjaro, go and Google Tirzepatide, I take that W, man. Like, that'd be pretty cool, I think. Yeah. And so that's about it for this week. If you have reached the end of the video, again, thank you for listening to a middle-aged man just ramble on. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.